What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to episode number 56 of my Rise to Fame Ultimate Team series. So yeah, episode 56, goddamn, we're getting through these bad boys. I decided to do a question time, guys. I'm playing in the cup, the gold cup thing, for 3 games, so you get to enjoy that sexy footage in the background whilst you listen to me answer your wonderful questions. So the first question is from Grant Oakley, and he sings, "How do you like your eggs in the morning?" I don't eat eggs, mate. They're I don't really like them scrambled, if anything, but I'm not a massive fan of eggs. So Mario says, no, just kidding. Mario says, "Have you ever had any major injuries in your life?" Well, I was run over when I was a bit younger. Can't say there were any lasting effects there, to be perfectly honest with you. But no, not really. I had a couple of broken fingers, a few broken toes. That's about it, other than getting run over. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Han Koala says, "Have you ever been to any concerts? If so, favourite one?" I've been to just one concert, I think, and that was Bruno Mars. And Bruno Mars is fucking awesome, and he's even better live. And his warm-up act was Skylar Grey, and she was also awesome. So it was really, really good. Jake says, "Besides Arsenal, who is your favourite BPL team?" I don't really have a favourite. I mean, I like watching Man City play because they got some good players. I like watching United and Chelsea play for the same reason. For a few seasons, I really enjoyed Spurs' style of play. I know a lot of people are going to be like, "Oh my god, like, are you fucking saying, mate, you're not a true Arsenal fan?" Fuck off, man. It's a game of football. Get over yourself. So yeah, I enjoyed Spurs for a couple of years, but I don't think their football's quite as good quality these days as it was a few years ago. That being said, they're still in the top 4 right now. But yeah, so I don't really have a favourite team in the Premiership. But I don't really hate anyone other than Liverpool, and I don't really. I have a good reason for that, and I've explained it in a video before. Maybe I'll explain it in another one another time. But yeah, Liam Cope says, "Thoughts on UFC and MMA in general?" I love UFC. Like, it's really, really exciting to watch. There's nothing better than seeing someone get absolutely pummeled to within an inch of their life, but still manage to come out and get like a knockout blow or something. You know, it's crazy entertaining, and I'd love to go and see some MMA live, but I definitely want to go and see something like good. You know, I'd want to go and see like a UFC main event. None of this kind of UK cage rage shit. What the fuck is that? Come on. We got next question. There's so many things. I just posted a picture of me making a ring between my finger and thumb, and posting it and asking who looked at it, so I owe him a punch. So a lot of the comments are coming from that. Sean McCann says, "Did you say happy birthday to El Dinero?" Yes, I did, but also happy birthday, El Dinero. It's his birthday today, and he is 29 years old. Biggest regret in your life? That'd have to take me back to high school, and just I kind of regret not being a bit more outgoing, not really socialising as much, being a bit scared and not really wanting, took me a long time in my life to get comfortable to talking with people and stuff. Look at that for a goal, fucking get in. Yeah, it took me a long time to become comfortable talking to people and whatnot, and so yeah, I'd suppose that. Next question we've got, what was your first job? My first ever actual job was in year 11 of high school. I got paid for this as well, which was awesome, and it was like work experience. Now, because my dad owned a pub, we knew some people that worked in the city, and I actually did some work for 2 weeks for the company that designed and created Tesco's own brand boxes. So if you saw like Tesco's own brand cereal cornflake things, I may well have helped design that box back in the day. A good, fucking 12 years, wait, how old are 28? Good 13 years ago. So yeah, and that was my first job. Next question we've got, Kelly or Eve Torres? For me, Kelly, hands down every time. Devilfish says, "Other than Suits, do you watch any other series like Breaking Bad or The Walking Dead?" I watched like 5 minutes of Breaking Bad, hated it, turned it off. I've watched like 4 episodes of The Walking Dead, and although it's somewhat enjoyable. It's enjoyable because it's just really easy to watch, and you can kind of predict what's going to happen, and it's just typical fucking Hollywood bullshit. So yeah, I watched The Walking Dead, but I like a lot of comedy shows like How I Met Your Mother, King of Queens, things like that. I really enjoy those, and like Charlie Sheen's new anger management thing, that's pretty decent to watch, and things like that is all pretty good. Next question we got is from Burke, and he says, when and how did you start listening to Immortal Technique's music? Okay, so this is a really strange story, right? So I was living in Spain when I was 18 years old, and this guy was standing outside of a bar, and I was standing outside of a bar, and he just went 5 5 4 4 3 3 2 2 1 1, and then like spat a line or something. And somebody else said, "Who is that?" And the other person was like, "It was Immortal Technique." And I was just like, "Damn, that's a pretty cool name." But I didn't really know who Immortal Technique was. So didn't think anything of it for months and months. And maybe like a year later, maybe a year and a half later, when I was back living in England, I went into HMV back in the day when you actually used to go and buy music before you actually just downloaded it illegally. Yeah, I went into HMV, and I was just browsing through all the CDs and stuff, and I saw Immortal Technique Revolutionary Volume 1 there, so I thought, fuck it, let me give it a listen, and it was amazing. So I went out and bought Revolutionary Volume 2, and I did that quite a lot to find music actually. Like I found this guy called Javier, and he's got an incredible voice, like he's a really good R&B singer. He's not made it famous, I don't understand why. His music is unreal, and I just saw him there in HMV, the disc was there, I was just like, fuck it, let me try this guy, why not? And I did, and I loved it. So yeah, that's pretty much how. Next question we got: when will Wenger actually buy a decent coat? I think that's a bit more opinionated than me asking or answering that. Kieran Neeson says, "Was it all a dream that Biggie used to read Word Up magazine? Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine." Talking about some old school rap, I was listening to that earlier. I've been editing all day, guys. Like, I've made so many videos today, it's unreal. But yeah, I was listening to the same song for like 6 fucking hours earlier. We're nearly at the end of the questions, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue this question time on in the next video, because I'm going to make another one straight after this, and boom, continue with it. So thanks very much for watching. If you could hit that like button, it would be amazing. Share this with your friends on Facebook and Twitter will be awesome as well, guys. But yeah, we're coming to the end now. So I'm in the final of the tournament again. Hopefully we don't lose the third one in a row. Can't say I deserve to win that game, mind. But yeah, thanks guys so much for watching, and I will see you for the next episode.